Hi everyone, Sharon from Riverina Regional Library. We haven't been able to bring our programming to you in the library, so we thought we'd do it online. Let's start with snake bubbles. Would you like to make one of these? Let me show you how. All you have to do is use things from around the house. Let's put this aside. Now everything you need is on this tray, but we're missing one thing. We're missing an adult because we need them to help us cut the bottle. Do you have an adult with you? You do? Good. But let's pop them aside for the meantime. Now what we need is a bottle, but we don't need the lid. We'll put that aside and we'll use that for another project on another day, okay? So we've got our bottle, and the other thing we need is a piece of material. Now that can come from a towel or a washer or a sock. The next thing we need is a pair of scissors. There we go. And a Texta. Doesn't matter what colour, okay? A Texta. A cup of water. There we go. Don't spill that. And we need 1 tablespoon of dishwashing liquid. Doesn't matter what dishwashing liquid, okay? Whatever you've got under the sink. An elastic band. Doesn't matter what colour. I've got a lovely purple one, but it can be one of those ugly brown ones. It doesn't matter. And the other thing is a bowl to mix our bubble solution in. Here we go. Now we take our bottle and we get our Texta. Now we have to draw a circle around the bottle. Okay, here we go. Draw a circle about halfway. Right. This just makes it easy for us to follow the line. Oh, it's not quite halfway, is it? It's just going to cut the bottom off the bottle. There we go. Put the lid back on the Texta. I don't need the Texta anymore. Now this is where we need the adult. So get the adult back over here, okay? Now they're going to squeeze the bottle, make it a little bit flat, like that. Can you see that? Make it flat. And they're going to get the scissors and they're going to cut the bottle just a little bit to start it off for you. There we go. And they're going to open up the bottle again, and they've made a little hole for you. So you can put the scissors into the hole and start cutting. Cut all around that Texta mark until you can get the bottom off of that bottle. There we go. See, you took the bottom off your bottle. There we go. Now we might be able to use that for another project, so put that aside. There we go. There we are. Now get your material and put that over the top. There we are. And get your elastic band. I'm going to double it over like that. And put that, secure that over the top like that so it's nice and tight. There we are. Is that on? You've got that on there? There's our bubble blower already. Now we need to make the bubble solution. Okay, so put that aside. Put that over there. Now get your bowl. We need a tablespoon of dishwashing liquid. I've got a lovely green dishwashing solution. 1 tablespoon. Isn't that lovely and green? I'm going to put that into the bowl. Then I'm going to pour some water in. There we go. Then I'm going to mix it nice and gentle. I don't want bubbles yet. So stir that nice and gentle. There we are. Nice and gentle. Till it's all mixed in. There we go. Take that spoon out. We ready to blow bubbles? I am. Let's see if it worked. Dip it into the solution. Take it out. Is it going to work? Let's drip some water off first. Ready, set. Did it work? I think it did. Yes, it did. Are there any scientists out there? I have a mystery for you. What colour was my dishwashing liquid? And what colour are my bubbles? I'll let you figure that one out. In the meantime, I'm going to make a unicorn's tail by adding some food colouring. Now, I'm pretty sure you'll have some food colouring in your cupboard. When you cook, you make coloured icing, don't you? So I am going to add some red food colouring on top of my bubble blower and some yellow food colouring and some blue food colouring. You see? Look at that. And some green food colouring. And then I'm going to dip it back into my bubble solution and see what happens. Ready, set. What happened to my bubbles? They changed colour. They changed colour. That was a very interesting experiment, wasn't it? Now, if you're interested in doing experiments, maybe you could make another bubble blower using different size bottles. You could use smaller bottles, bigger bottles. Maybe you could try different materials. Now, I tried towel. Maybe you could try dress material. Maybe you could try this sort of material. Now, this came from onions. This came from nuts. This came from, I think it was pears. Very interesting. So maybe you could try that. I would love to hear all about your experiments. I'd like to see some photos as well. I have lots of ideas for more programming. So keep an eye on your library. See you next time. Bye.